Hey guys, welcome back to J-Rock Yoga. My name is Jess. Today I'm going to be taking you through a flow and restore style class. This is a great class for before bed, for a more restful sleep. This is also a really great class for any time during the day where you just need to wind down and connect back to your center. I also wanted to let you know that I am currently live streaming full-length yoga classes. If you're interested in getting the weekly schedule straight to your inbox, I put the link below. You can sign up there. These classes are completely donation-based and everybody is welcome. I'm going to be leaving you in Shavasana today, so I'm going to let you know where to find me right now. If you'd like more videos like this, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel right here. It's the box below, the little red box. If you'd like to find me anywhere else, my Instagram is @jrockyoga and my website is jrockyoga.com. Without further ado, let's flow and restore. Okay guys, so we're going to get started in a seated position. A couple things you'll need for our flow is a yoga bolster. If you do not have a yoga bolster, you can grab a big couch cushion, you can grab 2 to 3 bed pillows, anything that kind of you can stack up to support you. You're going to need a blanket or two. If you don't have yoga blankets, you can use a couch throw or a cozy fuzzy blanket, whatever works. We make do. And then if you like to practice with blocks, you're welcome to grab some blocks. Okay, so let's come to get started in a seat. You could sit on one of your props, or you could just come to a nice cross-legged seat, however feels good for you. Close down your eyes, relax the shoulders away from your ears, and then let's lengthen from root chakra all the way up to crown, lengthening the spine. And we'll take a couple cleansing breaths. Deep inhale through the nose. Open your mouth. Inhale. Open the mouth. One more. Open the mouth. And then we'll just gently blink our eyes, half open or all the way open. We will lengthen up through the crown of the head again. And let's take your right hand out towards the right side, diagonally. And then we're going to flip your right palm up to the sky. So we have a nice diagonal line from right shoulder all the way down to right fingertips. And then we're going to flex our palms, so fingertips reach down toward the ground. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, left ear reaches towards left shoulder. If you'd like a little bit more, left hand to the outside of the skull. Just gently taking a stretch from right ear all the way down to right shoulder. Big inhales. Cleansing exhales. And then inhale, come on back to center. Release the arms down. We're going to send your left arm out diagonally to the left side. Palm flips up. And then flex your left fingertips down toward the ground. Inhale, lengthen up through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, right ear to right shoulder. If you'd like, right hand can come on top of the skull, deepening the stretch. Deep inhales. Softening exhales. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, slowly come on back to center. And we're going to walk our hands around to the front of our mat, coming to all fours. Hands are going to be underneath the shoulders here. And as you inhale, drop the belly, gaze is up. And as you exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze lifts up. Exhale, round the spine. One more of these. Inhale. Exhale. We'll slowly come on back to a nice neutral spine. Walk your beautiful hands forward. Hands are about shoulder width apart. We'll tuck our toes here. Take an inhale. And then gently lift into your downward facing dog. We're not going to be here long, so don't worry. As you inhale, start to walk your hands back toward the feet until you're coming into your nice steady fold. Big bend in the knees, be nice to the hamstrings, and then maybe you grab onto the opposite elbows. Hang heavy here. And maybe we sway left and right. And then slowly release your hands down toward the ground. Hands are going to come to your shins. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Sweep the arms up over your head, stretch. And then exhale, bend the knees, bow forward, big fold. Hands to shins, inhale, flat back. And as you exhale, plant the hands on the ground, bend the knees, and start to crawl your way back into your downward facing dog. As you inhale, let's float your left leg up to the sky. And as you exhale, just gently step your left foot in between your hands, drop the right knee down. Untuck your toes if that feels okay. Inhale, just gently sweep the arms up over your head, grabbing opposite elbows, coming into your low lunge variation. Inhale, lengthen up through the crown of the head, and as you exhale, just gently shift the weight and stretch over to the left side. If you'd like to add more, release the left arm down and let the fingertips sprinkle towards the mat. Stretch the right arm up and over your ear. Inhale, come back to center, grabbing both elbows, and as you exhale, stretch over to the right. If you'd like more, start to drip the right fingertips down toward the mat. Inhale, stretch left arm over ear. Inhale, come on back to center, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, hands come down to the mat. And just gently turn your left toes diagonally to 2 o'clock. Hands are inside your left foot, and then pick up your right heel and drop it down on the back. Sit the sitting bones down, hands come to heart center, right toes peel up toward the sky, a little skandasana action here. Lengthen up through the crown of the head, make sure you're breathing. This should be effortless. And maybe there's a big deep stretch coming. If this is too much for you, you can always lift up and out of this stretch. We'll take a few breaths, feeling the inner right thigh, feeling the back of the right hamstring. And then slowly, hands come down to mat. Sit down and draw left shin to the front of the mat. We're going to swing the right leg up and over the left for Gomukhasana, eagle legs. Knees stack on top one another, and feet are super flexed. Inhale, lift up the bum. Exhale, sit back down. So now, if your Gomukhasana looks more like this, that's okay. This takes practice. If you're a runner or you're not used to doing hip opening, doesn't matter what it looks like. What should be happening is you should feel a nice deep stretch in the outer hips. If this is enough for you, you stay here. If you need a little bit more, crawl forward. Maybe you come into a little bit of a fold. Deep breaths in. Long breaths out. Inhale. Exhale. And as you inhale, slowly start to rise back up, long spine. And exhale, hands come to the front of your mat. We're going to send the feet back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg floats up to the sky. Exhale, bend your left knee and open your hips. And then slowly release your left foot back down, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot floats up to the sky. And as you exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Left knee gently places down on the mat. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up over your head, Anjaneyasana, low lunge, and then grab opposite elbows. As you inhale, stretch up, lengthen. And as you exhale, stretch over to your right side. If you want more, sprinkle the right fingertips down toward the earth. Inhale to stretch left arm up and over the ear. Inhale, come back to center, grabbing opposite elbows. Exhale, stretch over to the left. Maybe dropping left hand, sprinkling fingertips to the ground. Inhale, right arm up and over the ear. Inhale, both arms come back up to the sky. And as you exhale, hands come to the mat inside your right foot. We're going to turn your heel out, and the right toes will point towards 11 o'clock. Drop your back heel down as you lift the knee and start to pivot into your skandasana. Left toes turn up toward the sky. Hands can come to heart center. Always remember you can lift up here if it's too much on the hamstring connections. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. And then slowly we're going to come to a seat. The right shin is going to come parallel to the side of the mat, and sweep your left leg up and around over the right. I'm going to face you so you can see what it looks like. So left leg is up and over, right leg is under this time. Flex the feet, knees are stacked. Maybe we lift up the bum, lean a little bit forward to stack the knees a little more. Now again, it doesn't matter what this looks like. Nice deep stretch in the outer thighs. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. Take an inhale. Exhale. If you need a little bit more, you can inhale to walk the fingertips forward. Maybe you take a little bit of a fold, deepening your stretch. And then inhale all the way back up. Let's send your legs to the front of the mat. Give them a little shake. We're gonna move into our fully restorative postures. So, you're gonna grab your bolster or couch cushion or pillows. We're gonna place it long ways right in the center of your mat. And then once you're nice and settled here with your pillows or your bolster, we're gonna take the inner thighs to the outside of the bolster. Inhale, lengthen up through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, just gently start to walk your way forward. And we're gonna come into a supported child's pose. So you can have your left cheek on the mat, you can have your right cheek on the mat, or maybe you make a pillow for the hands and you place your forehead on the mat. Whatever feels good to you, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna be here for a couple breaths. So settle in. And just start to close the eyes maybe. Relax the inner thighs and the hips. And just start to notice your breath in. And just notice your breath out. If you had one cheek to the side, then just switch sides with the cheek so that we can make ourselves even. And continue following your breath with your mind. If your mind wanders, gently pull it back to the sound of your breath or the sounds around you. With no judgment, just allowing yourself to come back to center over and over again. And then we're going to slowly start to bring the chin back to center. Place your hands on the bolster and crawl your way back up. Take a moment here, maybe hands stay on the bolster, lengthen the spine, eyes can stay closed. Take a deep breath in and out. Just noticing the stillness. And then we're going to blink the eyes open and start to push our bolster to the top of our mat and rotate it horizontally. Now, once it's rotated horizontally, bring the knees together and start to lengthen the legs back as you lower the bottom ribs down onto your bolster. Okay, and we might have to adjust once we get in here. But we're going to take our right arm and slide it palm facing up over to the left side of our mat. And then we're going to take our left arm and slide it palm facing up over to the right side of our mat. So we have a little bit of an outer shoulder stretch here. Now, I've noticed that once I'm in here, I need to kind of scooch up a little bit more so that I can walk the elbows away from each other. And this might take a little wiggling of the hips. It might take a little, adjusting, but find your spot. And once you're here, you can relax the neck. And just start to soften into this. And just notice that as we relax down, can you notice where you're holding? Where you might be gripping. The outer shoulders, the shoulder heads, are they trying to hold your weight up? Maybe sink down into them, and as you do, walk the elbows farther away from one another. Giving the body full permission to stretch the tissues, to relax. And just again, coming back to the gentle waves of your breath. And inhale, slowly come back up. Let's take your left hand to the left side of the mat, the right hand to the right side of the mat. Pull the belly in and gently press the arms to straight or as straight as feels okay on the low back. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, center. Now as you exhale, let's come on back down. We're gonna take your left hand and slide it palm facing up over to the right. And we're gonna take your right hand in the front of the left, palm facing up, and walk the elbows out. So whichever arm was on top last time, we're gonna switch that. So if your right arm was on the front or on the top, now it's gonna be in the back. If your left arm was on the top, now it's gonna be in the back. And then we're just going to, again, walk the elbows out, palms face up, and just soften down into this. And maybe after we've done the first side, there's a little bit more mobility, there's a little bit more relaxation that we can melt into. Maybe we notice our glutes. Are they trying to hold us up? Are they firing right now? And can we just relax the tops of the thighs and relax the glutes? Unclenching the back of our teeth. And just allowing the shoulders to stretch. And then inhale, slowly come on back up. Walk your hands back to center and then out towards either side of your mat one more time. Pull the belly in. Inhale, straighten the arms to your degree. Exhale, just hold here. Heart pulls forward, lengthen. Let's take one more breath in. And as you exhale, slowly release it down. We're gonna walk our hands back and press our way all the way up. I'm gonna place my bolster back at the back of the mat. We're gonna move into some forward folds. So we're gonna extend the legs out, give them a little shake, and then draw your right foot into the left inner thigh. Let the right knee drop open and flex the left toes back towards your face just to begin. We're going to sprinkle the fingertips on either side of the left leg and inhale to lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, just start to crawl the fingertips forward. And now find your degree. Find what feels good here. If this does not feel good on the hamstring, you can always bend the knee and then press the left heel a little bit into the mat. That'll still give you an active stretch here. Once you've found where you'd like to be, you can relax and round the spine. I'm gonna offer you, if this is really challenging, I'm gonna offer you the option to put a bolster or the pillows over the top of the thigh, and you can kind of rest over the bolster. If that helps you, please go ahead, use the props. That's what they're here for. If you'd prefer to do it without, then just join me in a gentle rounding of the spine, a relaxation of the neck. And then coming back to your breath and allowing yourself to simmer in this posture. And then over the course of the few moments while we're here, you might want to look up, look left, look right, or you might be called to complete stillness. Just know that whatever you're being called to do is okay. It's your practice. So just because I'm saying one thing or doing one thing on the screen doesn't mean that you can't adjust and find your way through. And then we'll just inhale, come to a little flat back here up on the fingertips. Exhale to hold. And then inhale, we're gonna take our right hand right behind us, come up onto the right shin, press the hips up, stretch into your little back bend, a little opposite action here, head drops back. And then when you're ready, come back down to a seat. We're gonna extend your right leg and pull the left foot into the right inner thigh. Left knee drops out to the left side. Flex your beautiful right toes toward your face. Rotate torso over the elongated leg, and as you inhale, come to fingertips, lengthen up, get tall, get proud and long. And as you exhale, crawl forward. Remember your modifications. You can bend the knee, you could grab your bolster and place it on the thigh for a little bit more restorative posture. And then let the spine round. Let the breath come. And just start to slowly settle here. like ocean waves. The breath comes in and the breath comes out. Bringing stillness, bringing consistency to whatever's going on around us. Our breath is constant. Our breath is reliable. It's trusting. Trust your breath. And inhale, let's just come to a little flat back. Lengthen the heart forward. Exhale, hold here. Inhale, come all the way back up to a seat. Left hand comes behind you. Come up onto your left shin. Press the hips up. Reach your right arm back. A little stretch. And as you exhale, come all the way down. We are going to take our legs out in front of us, and we are going to take our trusty bolster, couch cushions, or pillows, and we are going to place it right underneath our knees. Now, you have the option of staying on your mat. If you would like to add some cushioning, you can slide a blanket underneath the bum, long ways, like so. We're going to scooch the bum up to the bolster, as far as we can get it. Reach your arms forward. This is our little bit of core for our restorative, and just slowly lower down. It's not much though. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down onto our backs. And then if the bum has scooched away from the bolster, scooch it back up. And we're just gonna let the thighs really be supported. The knees can even almost drop open a little bit. Toes relax. I'd like for us to join together in a little bit of belly breathing before we finish our practice in this beautiful restorative position. I'd like for you to bring both of your hands to the belly, the low belly. And maybe the thumbs touch and the first and middle finger touch, creating a diamond shape just around the belly button. Maybe not if that doesn't feel good, but I welcome you to do it if you'd like. And on your next inhale, I would like you to think about sending your big, deep breath in and expanding that low belly. So it's almost expanding through the whole of the hands. And as you exhale, just start to lower the belly down and hollow it out. Inhaling through the nose, breathe down into the belly. Expand the belly. And as you exhale through the nose, hollow it out. Inhale. Exhale, hollow through the belly. Feel your hands rise and fall. Inhale. Exhale. For our next inhale, breathe in through the nose, fill the belly. And let's open our mouth. Release your palms face up on the outside of the hips. Let your arms drop down. Let the shoulders rest. And just take a few moments here to completely and fully surrender. The only thing constant that we have in our practices, in our physical bodies, in our outside surroundings is the fact that it will change. And so the more we can come to our mats and come to our breath and sit with what is, the more we can flow with acceptance into the changing surroundings that we live in. So as we soften into our final posture, allow yourself to welcome the changing breath. And although it changes, it's still reliable, it's still steadfast. Allow us to accept what is. Take as long as you need here.